Well, I think it's important for children to use their free time in an appropriate way, and one way is to go on a language camp. If they're interested in language, then they shouldn't think twice. They should just go and challenge themselves. And what's the advantage of this camp is that it's very close to Banja Luka. So even if some parents are a little bit worried, I'm a bit scared to send my child away. They're only in the 3rd grade of primary school. I'm a bit worried, but it's still very close, and yet it's still far enough away that all the proper learning experiences can happen. It's in nature. There's fresh air, which also is very important for any sort of learning activity. Moje ime je Benjamin Tweedie, ja dolazim iz Australije. Ja sam pravi Australijanac. Ne plašite se, jer sam stranac. Znači, moja žena je Banja Lučanka i imamo jednog sina. Prošle godine sam bio na Ljetnom kampu na Kozari. Bilo je sjajno. Ja sam profesor fizike, računalstva i engleskog jezika. Tamo svi smo se zabavljali, čak učitelji. Moj primarni cilj bio je razviti tečno znanje stranog jezika kroz autentične aktivnosti učenja, kao što su sport, naučne, eksperimentni, igralne uloga, karaoke i plesno takmičenje i tako dalje. Opportunities like this, it gives the children a chance to actually activate their knowledge, because they don't get to talk much at school. Which is changing, but the opportunity to be using the language at all times and to even start to think in the language is a very useful thing. So to actually be there and to talk to people and actually be trying to use the language at all times. Developing the fluency is very important in any foreign language, especially if you want to use it. Last year we had a very big emphasis on being outside, so actualizing the language in the outside environment. I mean, why would you go to a beautiful place like Kozari if you weren't going to be out in the nature? So even when we would be outside using the language, there would be activities where the focus would be on using English as much as possible, even if they were playing sport. So it would always be someone saying, try to say that in English if you can. But in terms of inside in workshops, when they were inside, there was a focus there on using the language, speaking, especially through things like role playing, dramatizations, even poetry. So to try and make it fun there, we even did poetry, which doesn't sound like fun, but when we used like limericks and jokes to try and make the learning a little bit more fun for the students. And at all times, it's all about trying to engage as well. So everybody was engaging with all the students. The students were encouraged to work in teams as much as possible, and they had workshops. They were team focused as opposed to being individually focused.